You've got no feelings.
Feelings? I do not understand that word.
Emotions, love, pride, hate, fear. Have you no emotions, sir?
Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So it's the end of the summer and I didn't go to Autumn Broad this year purely because it was my 50th birthday, also the wife because she's 2 days older than me. We went to Disneyland Paris instead. So I've really missed going to Autumn Broad and Lowestoft and Great Yarmouth. And the last time I was here was when me and Chuffy Futter did that Doctor Who toy hunt. So the mother and father-in-law, they've been here for like over a week and they invited us down for the day. And I thought, come on, you know, let's go down to Seaside because I absolutely love it. I mean, look, I wouldn't want to stay here for the week, but I do really like, you know, a little day trip to Great Yarmouth. So, yeah, I was well up for this. But you know the drill, a full English breakfast. Unfortunately, Buddy's was closed down completely because that's where I was meeting the mother and father-in-law. So we went to Nikki's Diner, and I've got to say, it was absolutely amazing.
Harry. Yeah, mate. That's for you.
Thank you.
Don't spend all of that.
Yeah, but it was my 50th.
Oh, yeah.
Special birth? Yeah. How much did I spend on him? Do you want some to pick up?
That looks so nice. That looks so good.
Who's got a film out?
Quality.
Hey, don't forget the dog dick. Don't forget the dog dick.
It's not a, Sam, it's not a dog dick. That is, yeah,
That
that
looks
is,
good, doesn't it?
it is quality. That was a really nice breakfast in Nikki's Diner. I haven't been in there for a while. First time I ever went in there was during the pandemic back in 2020 when they opened up the country again and then closed it just in time for Christmas. But yeah, really, really nice. But the boys, because my son, he's brought his friend from school. So they want to go to the arcades. But before we go to the arcades, because they want to go to Joyland, they want to check out the Funko Pops. So obviously I've done my toy hunts with Chuffy Futter in the past. So we thought we'd have a look on. It's basically Regent Street, and this is the Regent toy shop. And I've got to be honest, I came here last year. It was pretty poor. My son bought a fantastic Peppa Pig Funko Pop probably about 3 years ago, but I think it's I don't know. I think someone else might have taken it over because there used to be Doctor Who collectibles in here. It's a bit rubbish, if I'm honest. It's just cheap toys and is it TY beanies as well. But the boys, they kept talking about these action figures, if you can call them action figures, called Brain Rot. I'd never heard of them. There was Funko Pops that we saw earlier in one of the arcades. You know the prizes when you get all the tickets. But yeah, so my son bought one of them. Went in Outer Limits. Now I know Outer Limits has been taken over. Absolutely rubbish. I mean, last year it was okay because they had like FNAF plushies. It was rubbish. I didn't even bother filming in there. And I don't think they should keep the original name of the previous owners because it was a good, decent shop back in the day. And then went to Branded Collectibles. And this is where me and Chuffy Futter went last year. I love this shop. Used to have loads and loads of Doctor Who figures. I mean, they've got one Doctor Who Funko Pop, which is quite a good one. It was £7.50. Let Your Eyes Be Your Guide. My son was interested in that Terminator. But yeah, they had quite a few Doctor Who bits. You know, the little 3.75 play sets and a lot of this stuff I've seen in B&M hanging around for years, like the head knocker Daleks. I did buy one pack of them. I think they were like £15, and I liked them, but yeah, I sort of regret buying them because they're a bit pointless. But they had a lot of the old Eagle Moss sets, like the Cyberman set and that Master set looked really good. which is now being taken over, I think, by Master Replicas, and they've made some good stuff. But yeah, they had some interesting Doctor Who bits here. That Space 1999 set that looked interesting as well. And then this was the cabinet. I saw this last year. That Mondasian Cyberman just looks amazing, and they've got like the cups and the jugs and the teapot. They had all that in Peterborough at the unofficial Doctor Who exhibition in the cafeteria. So yeah, this branded collectibles, it's a decent shop. I didn't see this time. I didn't see any Dalek clocks like me and Chuffy Futter saw last year, and they used to have some really good stuff in there. When what was it? It must have been like maybe 2-3 years ago. They were selling like Jodie Whittaker action figures. I think it was Jodie in her purple t-shirt, £14.99. I wish I'd bought one. I've just never got round to buying that particular figure, and I kept meaning to buy it. So there are bargains in there. So yeah, in the end, my son and his friend, they bought 2 Funko Pops each. I think they both bought the is it the Black Light Doctor Strange, because they both like Marvel, and my son's friend bought an Indiana Jones Funko Pop, and my son bought the Terminator Pop that he saw when we first went in there. But yeah, a really good selection of Funko Pop figures, and just like collectibles in general. Like they got Disney stuff and like A-Team and Gremlins. It's a really it's a really good store. I mean, if you're ever in like the Great Yarmouth area, it's a really good store to visit, because you will find something that you that you like. Because I remember when me and Chuffy Futter went here last year, they had loads and loads and loads of the Armourer from the vintage collection, and they still had loads and loads and loads of the Armourer this year. And they also had Hot Wheels as well. So yeah, really glad I popped in there. I remember my son bought 2 rare FNAF action figures in there last year, and definitely worth a visit. So it wasn't a bad toy hunt in the end, but a lot of the shops in Great Yarmouth have gone. They've just kind of gone downhill, really, since at least since I've been coming to Great Yarmouth and Lowestoft and Alton Broad. I mean, yeah, they used to be good, and yeah, it's a lot of tut now, really. But that's what going to the Seaside's all about, isn't it? And if you are in Great Yarmouth, definitely check out the £1 burgers. They smell great. I haven't had one, and also the big boys.
I can see the whole of time and space, every single atom of your existence, and I divide them.
So the boys have gone to Joyland, to the little mini theme park, because they're really interested in going on the ghost train. My father-in-law really loves his prawns and his whelks, so we're going to get some fish for him and just relax, which is just lovely, having a bit of time by the seaside.
Yours is 10.50, cash 10.5.
I was just confessing. I'm sorry. I've got your water ready, and then I've got that. Sorry, do you want some of this, Dad? Look. Just vinegar. You've got them both. £4.50 each on there. I think he was alright. Actually, he was alright because that was only £1.
Yeah.
What better?
Wobbly, don't they?
They always taste nicer though. Here, don't you think? Harry says they taste like the sea.
Don't get me wrong, I don't mind like a tiger prawn in batter for a starter, but I'm not a fan of your fish stalls by the seaside. Although I do love cod and chips and curry sauce. So let's go and check out the arcades.
Okay, here is the offering. Now open 3. You're still obsessed with the reds. 11. You want low values. Let's see some low values. There's the bank. Hello. All right. Here is the offer. Deal? No deal. Now, open 2 boxes. 15. Yes. 10. It's now all peanuts. That's the bank. Hello. All right. Here is the offer. Deal? No deal. Let's see what you Your boxes were.
Oh wow.
Wait, can we just keep them in?
Gets bigger and so
Yeah.
What? We got 120. They're not ours.
It's been a really good day. A little bit overcast this morning, but the sun seems to be coming out for it's the last weekend officially of the summer. So I need something to eat. So we're going back to Buddy's. So originally we were going to meet the mother and father-in-law at Buddy's and get some breakfast there, but it was closed. So we're going to go there now, and I'm gonna get my my favourite burger and chips, and hopefully this year it won't be stolen by a seagull. But it has gone a little bit downhill around the Buddy's area.
After that,
Have a look.
was that the first big roller coaster you've ever been on? Stop.
I'll leave them. Leave them alone.
Getting tired now.
Yeah. None. Got a £5 left.
Loads of onions in there.
£20. What?
You spent all that money on?
Arcades.
Jeez.
No. And roller coasters.
You've been on a roller coaster?
Rides.
Been on rides and everything.
Oh. Got that one up there.
Yeah, Joyland.
Sorry, mate. What's that there?
Coffee milkshake. They've got banana milkshake.
A nice little bonus, because I never thought I'd be coming to Great Yarmouth for the day this year, and I just love Buddy's. It's cheap and cheerful, but the food is so good. And I tell you what, not a seagull in sight. It must be because it's the end of the summer, but it did get busy. It got a bit busier as the afternoon went on. But yeah, as I was saying, because we were meeting the mother and father-in-law at Buddy's, and Buddy's was closed. So it must open later at the end of the summer, and so we got there probably about 9:20, and it was full of winos. There was literally, because also there's a toilet just across the car park from Buddy's, and there was, look, I'll be honest, there was loads of winos and crackheads. It must have been about a dozen just sat on the benches in the car park. Also, there seemed to be a couple asleep, and when my wife went in the ladies, one of the toilets said it was out, well, the cubicle said it was out of use, but she said there was someone in there banging around in there, And when she went there later, there was it was open and there was blood everywhere. So I don't know what's going on there. And that was 9:20, and we felt a bit uncomfortable, but it was, well, I suppose because I've been there so many times, and it's always, I almost feel at home there. And because it's right next to, I don't know, if you know Great Yarmouth, you'll know where the big wheel is. It's literally there. And when we got back, because we had lunch, must have been about, I don't know, like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and they were all there. They were all still there. So they've just been hanging around that car park all day, drunk and as high as a kite. So that's disappointing, but I suppose that's everywhere. But honestly, this has been a little bonus day out to Great Yarmouth, a little Doctor Who toy hunt. The boys had a good time. They bought Funko Pops, and I've had a full English and a Buddy's burger and chips. But that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. Also helps the channel. The mother and father-in-law are coming home tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next one.